rather late start, but this is again playing D&D with friends, the Lost Sea campaign. We're over on Lux's channel this evening because we had some technical difficulties, and one of our other players, our normal streamer, is currently not available. To catch everybody up on what happened is the crew of the Tory, our party, uh, had some run-ins with the tabaxi that we all know now that Avi hates, and were able to obtain a map that led them to a region that has been left alone and undiscovered for probably close to 300 years. And they were the first crew from the quote-unquote modern world to make it here. They embarked, had some issues getting to shore due to random crew members, and then they fought some wargs, and Kogo decided to go off on her own for personal reasons. And the rest of the party ran into some halflings that shot the good doctor in the foot, who promptly played dead and convinced the halfling that he had killed him, and caused them to be invited into this large ruin of a fortress. And that is where we will pick up this evening, and we will start off with Kogo, who is back a little ways from the rest of the party, sitting on a stump.
Well, Kogo basically stormed off because she absolutely can't stand Parnassus and decided that she really, really wanted to punch him in the face. But due to actually not having terrible wisdom, she decided that actually would not be a grand idea. So she kind of just stormed off in anger instead. So she's basically been sitting on the stump for, what do you say, DM, like 30 minutes now, kind of cooling off. That sound about right? I can't hear you if you're talking, DM.
30 minutes to 60 minutes, yeah.
Gotcha. All right, well, she basically sat there. Her belly was rumbling a little bit. She had an angry poop. She feels better now, so she's going to walk back and not necessarily make amends, but she'll at least cooperate. Would you like for me to start moving in that general direction?
Yes, you can move in that general direction. Make sure you can actually move your token.
I can indeed.
Yay!
Also, this place is a maze, so I have to make sure I'm going the right way.
Just keep going down. Also, if you check in your documents, you should now have, since you can speak halfling, a very long list of halfling phrases and slang, even used in common.
Ooh, yay.
Okay, Kogo, make a perception check.
Ooh, I gotta get her sheet pulled up. I forgot to do that.
Okay, you notice the massive walls ahead of you, and you see what looks like a small humanoid figure at the top of it with a crossbow trained on you. And you hear, Wagwan!
Do I need to look up and see what that means? I'm trying to find it.
I got it for you. It means
Okay.
What's up. It's basically a, like, you know, what's going on. I mean, you hear it yelled in halfling. I just thought you would find the halfling slang pretty funny. No one else speaks halfling in the party, do they?
I don't have that, I do.
I talk demon and rock.
That is
All right.
true.
Well, she is going to respond, Wah mech. I am passing through.
Just listen. Orc lady, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for 3 companions of mine. I believe they came through this way, but I'm not 100% sure. Have you seen anyone by chance?
He just looks at you. No. Make an insight check. He seems fairly honest.
Ah, merde. Now I have to find out which way they went. Can Kogo use sniffing skills and see if she can smell them?
Make a I guess that would be a survival or nature check.
What am I better at? Definitely survival. Oh!
You can smell their trail, including what smells like blood, going through the gate.
Kogo's gonna take just a couple steps forward. Not like in an aggressive way, just kind of walking through. I smell friends through that gate. You lying, sir? You lying, little bit?
Not.
Well, may I pass through gate?
He just seems to look around. No. You're foreign. You're not from here. Like you can even the halfling speech that you know, he's using like a really old version of it. Like it doesn't you can put it together, but it doesn't sound like normal halfling. It's almost like a really, really thick accent over it.
Chi-Chi, I know I'm not from here, but still, I'm looking for friends, and they are through gate. I can smell it. I need to get to friends. I believe that you might be holding me up for no reason.
Move along, or insult no get you in.
I'm not insulting. I'm just speaking. I need to get through gate. Well, what can I do to get through gate then? Huh? Well?
You see him look, and you see him look over to the other side, like the other parapet. Like he's looking for guidance and realizes no one's there. He goes, what skills you have?
Kogo just flexes and grins.
That is very odd skill.
Kogo's gonna roll her eyes and point to her muscle. Kogo's strong. Kogo do strong things.
Like what?
Is this a tree over here?
Yes. That one's probably about 15 feet tall.
So you'd say maybe 8 inches wide?
Somewhere between 8 inches and 12 inches wide, yeah.
Can Kogo try to kick it down? Kogo's probably gonna fail, but I want to try.
Make
Athletics?
a strength check.
Would that be strength or
If you-
athletics?
See, okay, maybe athletics. If you're gonna like try to kick it down, not just like pull it up out the ground.
No, yeah, she's gonna try to do one of her monk kicks and actually like crack it in the right way to try to knock it over.
Okay, yeah, do an athletics check.
No, Kogo,
you
why?
hit Kogo you kick your foot into the tree, and it hurts. It like you hit your shin pretty solidly, and take 2 bludgeoning damage to your shin.
Kogo's just
As
gonna
you kick,
go ahead.
the halfling starts laughing as you do that.
Pit key toy. I'd like to see you do that without hurting yourself.
No.
Kogo is not good at negotiating. Okay, describe the gate to me, please.
You can see it looks like, and this wasn't there when everyone else was there. I've added palisades. It looks like a palisade that can be raised and lowered, but it's mostly wood, sharpened wood. And it's about 20 foot high, 30 foot high stone walls that are, parts of them look solid, but you can tell parts of them have been destroyed, some of which might have been destroyed recently.
Does Kogo notice the destroyed bits, or does she need to make a check for that?
it's kind of hard to miss that there's a chunk of the wall missing in a couple places.
Okay, Kogo's gonna point to it then. Seems like you've had trouble recently.
He just kind of stares at you dully, trying to give in, but it's like, well, no shit.
It wouldn't have happened to have been an elf, a human, and what's Dr. Parnassus again?
Human.
It wouldn't happen to have been elf and 2 humans, I?
No.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Yes, you can. He is lying and lying horribly.
Oh, really? Is it not now? Cause I smell friends through gate, and you seem a little suspicious, friend. She's got like her hands on her hips and is kind of like wagging her head from side to side as she says this.
Maybe, but you're not getting in. Don't know you. Supervisor not at gate. Keep people out.
How tall is the wall?
Like, somewhere between 20 and 30 feet.
Could Kogo attempt to climb it?
You could.
Kogo's gonna attempt to climb it. Not where he's standing, but on the other side.
Like the other side of the,
Like
of the
over
parapet?
here. Yeah.
Okay, as you go to move... His crossbow misfires. And you hear him cursing.
Oh, who's stupid for kicking tree now, huh? Can't even fire a crossbow, huh? Cheat
Throws a
cheat.
very vulgar hand signal at you as doing this. Real quick, since y'all are... God, let's see. Let me measure that out.
We're pretty far in
That's
there.
pretty far, yeah. I've got the map all zoomed out on the other screen, and it's pretty far.
Yeah, that's over 120 feet. It'd be a little difficult to hear. So make your athletics check to climb the wall, Kogo. Yeah, you're able to climb it. It takes you a minute. He fires another shot that hits the wall, like off to your side.
Kogo's gonna look over at him and kind of hold her hand out. Friend. Kogo go over, not through. You held your end of bargain. We are all good here.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, that's gonna go badly. Yeah.
Ew.
She has 0 for that. That was mostly an attempt at, like, more explaining the facts, but true, that was persuasion.
Just seeing if it would actually work. He goes, still get in trouble. And he's going to try to take another shot.
Nope.
At this point, Kogo, you realize his armor is rusty. Looking at him, and his crossbow is not of the highest quality.
Does Kogo see the bridge behind her with the broken spot in the wall?
Yes, yes.
So technically Kogo could have walked through that had she not been seen?
Yeah, Kogo could have straight up walked through that gap over there.
Okay, Kogo's gonna look back over at the halfling, and like after looking at it over her shoulder, she'll look back and go, we'll just say Kogo strolled in through side entrance all quiet like and you didn't see. That way, get in trouble. It's a little out of your view anyway.
You just see the halfling start running off further down the what looks like a castle wall. What is Kogo gonna do now?
Well, can't really do much about that guy, so Kogo's just gonna keep strolling on down at this point. She really doesn't feel like she needs to do anything to him, so I guess she'll take the high road She'll stay up high and move around the wall this way so she can put some distance between her and the other halfling.
Okay, so you're free to move up there. All right, to the rest of the party who's dragging sort of unconscious but not really Parnassus. What are y'all doing?
Just told us to come.
What was that?
They just told us to come in and we dragged them in.
Yeah, we're just kind of standing. We're just kind of standing there, just kind of. So.
Y'all pass through what looked like, and Arla, especially since you've been military fortifications before, you walk through what looked like obviously the first gate with a small courtyard. You know that in most fortresses they have that so that there's a kill zone if anybody does breach the gate. And y'all are walking through this. At some point, all of y'all notice this was an extensive fortification. At some point, this was a very extensive fortification. In fact, when you look down off to your side, you see the halfling y'all had talked to initially has slid down a part of the ruined wall and just kind of motions for y'all to go through the gap over here, and then says for y'all to take the stairs and just keeps going herself. Like, it seems like she's running as fast as her little legs can carry her to get there before y'all do. Like, you even hear the little halfling feet going slap, 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 slap on the ground and stone ahead of y'all.
Is Kogo now close enough to yell at them?
Kogo, you notice the rest of your party is walking, carrying what looks like an unconscious Dr. Parnassus. In fact, that nat 20 was so good, it's going to last this entire game, it looks like.
She's just gonna shout out, "Hey, Medea!" and jump off.
Kogo?
Okay, so that's from 30 feet.
So athletics.
But you have a monk.
Oh yeah, I have featherfall
Yeah,
now.
make an athletics check. Mike, you have the monk ability
The
for that,
slow
right?
fall, yeah. I can reaction to reduce any fallen damage by an amount 5 times my monk level. So anything less than 25 I don't take.
Yeah, so you land like superhero style.
Yeah. Fists in the ground and everything.
Kick dust up. Yes.
Yay.
And you would take no damage from your monk falling ability. You see that they're heading over towards a gap. Are y'all stopping for Kogo?
Oh yeah.
Yep, because I didn't think Kogo's coming back.
She is going to sprint over. Sprint is double movement speed, right?
You're not in combat right now, so we can say you move there fairly quickly.
I was gonna say I literally like sprinted up on them like a freaking freight train.
But I just see Kogo doing like the anime run with the hands that are made like knives.
Yes.
Kogo, what are you doing here? I thought you were going back to the boat.
I got mad. I sat. I thought. I had poop. I'm back.
Okay.
What happened to Dr. Person?
He got shot in the foot and not knocked out.
Kogo's gonna like, Avi, are you just like dragging him on the ground or are you carrying him right now?
I'm dragging the shit out of it.
Kogo's just
like
gonna
back of the collar.
Kogo, leave him be.
Kogo's just gonna lean down and like pick up a foot, lift it up, and let it like thunk back on the ground, and kind of like put her thumb and her forefinger on her like chin, kind of thinking for a second, and be like, Kogo can work with this. This better.
Kogo, give me a hand. and Abby's actually gonna drag him over to this, drag him over and lean him up against this bush.
Wait, so are you wanting to leave him at the bush, or do you want Kogo to take him? Because I can have Kogo try to take him.
Oh no! Like Kogo, give me a hand and drag, and we're gonna drag him and leave him here.
Kogo's going to attempt to reach down and pick him up. Kogo is going to carry him now.
Are you gonna leave him at the bush, or are you just like gonna carry him like?
Kogo is going to like, wait. Does Kogo still have that blanket?
Yes.
Kogo still has baby blanket. She's going to put Parnassus and Papoose.
So Parnassus goes back. We will move your tokens.
You're going. You went all robot-y.
Yeah, you cut out. Say that again.
Sorry. Y'all go ahead and move your tokens. I will move Parnassus for now.
Yay.
The halfling that y'all had talked to has gone up the stairs and motions for y'all to come that way. And she just motions. Since the two of y'all don't speak halfling, but Kogo does. She says, Kogo basically says, talk to the chief up there. The rest of y'all just hear something that sounds like a mixture of Creole, Cajun type talk, and Caribbean speak, like just Caribbean slang. And you're like, I have no clue what is being said.
Kogo's gonna nod and start walking in that direction because she doesn't realize the other people don't understand.
Kogo might be in position of power.
He's gonna follow Kogo. Ugh.
Is what Kogo always
notice
wanted.
that the wall y'all are going up is slightly sloped. By the time you make it to the two halfling guards are equipped at the front gate, the male, you're probably a good 50 feet off, and then there's at least a 10-foot staircase going up to the roof of this tower. The two halfling guards kind of nod, step to the... And you hear one of them...
You went robot-y again.
Sorry. You hear one of the halflings says Guam Wam, and I didn't put this on your list, Kogo, but that means outsiders.
Ah. She's gonna look over and go, Wagwan. Which is what's up.
They're gonna stop, and one of them goes, Media.
TD World. I really want for her to be able to use some of these other phrases, though.
This had not made orc words. I had too much fun with this.
If you make orc words, Kogo will use your orc words.
Okay, and they just step out the side, and you see a halfling step from around what looks like a to the halfling.
Y'all both just cut out.
You're
But
Yeah, but both of you cutting out.
Yep.
through.
Okay, both of y'all need to try that again because both of y'all cut out.
Yep.
Yeah, I was trying to see if anyone else could not hear him.
y'all didn't hear
Yeah.
the description.
Nope,
No.
not at all.
Okay, halfling steps from around what looks very
We got about
Her
as far
top-
as we did last time.
Yeah, we got as far
And
as we
her-
did last time.
Her hair
Nope,
bribeable.
nope. DM.
Halfling stepped
Not
around
again.
what looks like, and that was all we got.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Say
So
something
far.
else.
You see a halfling with vibrant colored hair and a fancy outfit step from around the side of the fire pit. She looks a little bit taller than the rest of them, and you can tell just from the way she looks, she obviously is a position of power.
Kogo's gonna look over and her eyes are gonna go kind of wide. Ooh, nice hair.
She looks at you confused for a second. Thank you. It's very unusual for for us to have visitors. It's very unusual for an orc to know our language.
Kogo's special. What can Kogo say?
To be honest, I'm actually myself.
You're actually what yourself? It cut out again.
To be honest, I'm actually shocked that you know how to speak halfling as well. But my uncle is a rock. My uncle is a granite boulder, so I really don't have much room to talk.
Kogo just kind of shrugs and nods like, good point.
She motions for y'all to step up. And she steps back. She looks. Do all of halfling? Do all of you speak our tongue?
Kogo's just gonna look over at the other two waiting.
No.
No.
Y'all don't even know.
Ah.
You're cutting out again. Hang on, DM. Alright, try that again, DM.
I was saying that the other two have no clue what she even asked.
Oh, Kogo's gonna look
Oh,
at both of them
I
then.
thought she was speaking in our language.
Sorry, no. Everything she's saying is in halfling.
Kogo's just gonna look over at the two of them, and I'm assuming neither of y'all are probably gonna respond and just look back and be like, what? Would that be
Oh god,
accurate?
we're depending on Kogo fully for this conversation.
Kogo's just gonna look back and shrug and say, guess not.
What brings you here? We have not seen outsiders for many generations. I don't know the last time we saw anyone on this island that was not a halfling.
Kogo's gonna inhale and lift up her finger and then pause for a second, put her finger down, look over at the other two. Guys, why are we here? Did y'all hear that, or was that too low for the mic to pick
Yeah, I
up?
heard it.
Okay, just want to be sure.
I heard it.
Yeah, I heard you.
This place was supposed to be abandoned, and we were coming to explore.
We are on mission to explore abandoned places, and this was one of them.
Well, she just looks around. Your information must have been incorrect, because it's not.
Kogo's just gonna kind of look around. Good point.
And she just stares at you for a second. Madam Orc, you're not normally a talker, are you?
No, Kogo is more muscle and does what told. Kogo just
You
gets
see
money.
her, she claps her hands together. Muscle! We need that.
Kogo's kind of like gonna shoot her eyebrows up and kind of lean back a little like, oh, okay. Muscle for what?
And she waves her hand out over the whole thing. Because you can see that this complex is even bigger than if you were to zoom out of the map. This is a absolutely massive, like, think Anchor Watt slash like Anchor Watt slash Old Rome on like scale.
Oh damn.
Like this is a, there's several miles that this fortress city seems to expand over, and jungle has grown into it. There's broken parts, but again, you're noticing a lot, especially right in this part. A lot of it is more recently broken.
One moment, please. Kogo's gonna look over at the other two. I think they want help building?
Building.
Well, repairing? She liked Kogo muscles. That's all Kogo knows.
Abby's gonna look at
Sure,
look
fight
across. Hey. Do you speak the common tongue?
She's
You cut out again, DM.
Yeah.
Still cutting out.
lip. You see her stop. She stop and look. Not necessary here.
We just missed all that, by the way, DM.
She says, "What, the whole thing, or just?"
The only thing we heard was not necessary here.
Oh, she said it's not. Said the language is not necessary here, so she knows a little, not much. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kogo can be translator. Y'all talk to her. If she doesn't understand, Kogo will translate, and vice versa.
And we don't have much choice. We were sent here with the information that there was a former halfling settlement here that has been abandoned for quite a few hundred years, and we were sent here to essentially come and find out what happened, because apparently it is extremely treacherous to get here. You seem like you need assistance in something. What type of assistance would you need?
Okay, and for sake of brevity and Kogo translations compared to time game will run. What she ends up telling you is that they moved probably 50 years ago when she
Rope.
like, what was that?
You're breaking up again.
Man, internet connection. For sake of brevity, she says that they moved into the ruins about 50 years ago when her father was still chieftain, because they were running from hill giants and they wanted something strong to protect them from them. But the hill giants had followed and also knocked open the burrow that was to the east of the city, releasing angry dead at night. So more or less they're trapped there. During the day, hill giants will regularly attack, and at night the hungry dead might walk out from that tomb. So they pretty much fortified themselves in this location.
So does that mean they want Kogo muscle for fighting things or building things?
Fighting things, because building would probably not be a good idea while under attack.
Kogo good at fighting.
So, giants or undead?
Sounds fun.
I mean, Kogo is
Yeah.
pretty giant if she do say so herself as she puffs out her chest. Kogo's never met a giant, by the way. She just assumes they mean large people.
So, Abby is going to turn to Arlana and Kogo and say, I vote undead. Potentially help them out and still do our thing.
It'll afford us a chance to look around, probably.
Kogo?
Kogo just shrugs. Kogo, kill what you need to kill.
So we can do what we can to clear this barrow of the undead, or find a way to seal it again, which will give you at least time to rest and not have to fight a war on two fronts.
You cut out there, Kyle.
I think we all did.
I was fine. I heard it.
Okay, then we cut out because my voice connected keeps going like from green to yellow to red to green.
And DM just dropped off of. Oh, there he is. He just dropped off a roll 20.
I think that was our internet connection for a second.
Yeah, it's being real dumb.
Okay, so y'all are agreeing to help them with the undead, so you're not fighting a two-front war.
Yes.
So they are not fighting a two-front war, correct?
Okay. She thanks you and says she promises you a reward and states that if there's anything in the bar or the barrow, you can keep it because that was an old human barrow. That's nothing to them other than, undead constantly coming out of it.
Where is the barrow?
She points directly from the tower, and you see through the next two rows of walls a large hill to the east. And that there are two entrances, one more to the north and one more to the south.
Which would you suggest we went into? Are they coming out of, or are they coming out of both?
They come out of both. The hill giants had knocked open both entrances to this burial ground.
So, something else that we can do. If you have anyone here who speaks enough of the common tongue to be understood, there are, or even someone to run a message. If you we do have people on our ship who may be able to assist you in fortifying at least some of the main areas of your fortress. At least give you some ideas on how to fortify at least the main areas of this fortress.
She nods and more or less then writes down on a piece of paper that she can write common because she learned it as a child, but speaking it is not easy because it's a barbaric language.
Oh, that would have been easier a little bit ago.
Yeah.
She then writes it.
So
when y'all look surprised, she writes, "But you didn't have."
that is fair. So Avi is gonna basically write a quick note to say, "Hey," back to the ship, basically saying, "Hey, I can't remember his name. The shipwright or the handyman to come and, if nothing else, come and take a look at the place and give some ideas on.
You have
Possible
Torben, the
ideas.
deckmaster. Repair person.
Say that I got Torben, the deckmaster, and then you broke up.
Sani is the one that does most of y'all's carpentry work. She's the hat.
Hell, bring both of them.
At least Sandy can actually talk to him.
Yeah. So write a note to ask them, both of them, to come and take a look at the place and give what aid and suggestion that they can to assist them in fortifying. If nothing else, just the like I said, the main areas that they're in.
She again says thank you. Looks at the sky, and it's about noon. There's, in this time of year, being more summer, y'all probably have at least another 8 to 9 hours of daylight.
Well, I guess we can. If you don't have any other information on these undead or this barrow, then we can continue on and see what we can do about it.
The only other information she can give you is that it was human, that it's the old burial ground for one of the royal or noble families of this city, and that it has a weird miasma to it, like it just feels wrong. And they had avoided it until the hill giants had knocked open the tunnels.
Well, Ivy is going to reach into his pocket and pull out a cookie and hand it over and pass it over. And as a sign of good faith, I present to you magical pants cookies.
Okay, Kogo, you know what? You will have to translate this one, Kogo.
Human has magic pants. They make cookies. Are quite delicious. He wishes to give you one to be friends.
What's a cookie?
Is sweet bread-like disc.
And he just pulled it out of his pants.
I'm sure it's sanitary. They just kind of appear. Here, look. Kogo's gonna take the one from him that he's holding over and just eat it and be like, good cookie, and then gesture back to him for another.
Abby will produce another cookie.
And now Kogo will hand it over.
She eats it and smiles. I mean, she's probably older than any of you here, but it is a delightful childlike expression eating this cookie.
Kogo's gonna nudge Avi. Give her another.
Okay. And Abby will pull out another cookie.
Am I going to have to make, like, the cookie pants something that, like, exalts and awakens with later powers?
One day, he wakes up and suddenly, along with cookies in other pocket, there are brownies!
Brownie pants!
That just sounded wrong.
Bring me my brownie pants!
Brownie pocket.
I don't know.
Quite a few different levels.
I was
Brownie
going to say,
pocket.
like, you reach in, and instead of pulling out a cookie, you can pull out, like, a baguette.
They're my sugar britches.
Sugar britches.
Please let that be the official name of those magic pants.
Oh, please do, please.
That is now the official name. Go ahead and add that to your character sheet, Avi, that they are called sugar britches.
That's how he's nickname now is Sugar Britches.
Avi the Rat's new nickname as well.
I'm dying.
Okay, so are y'all gonna go to the northern entrance or the southern entrance to the barrows?
Where are the giants coming from generally?
The giants are off to the south.
And then I would say we are going to go into the north one.
Okay, I will move
Agreed.
tokens there. They offer to take Dr. Parnassus off your back, Kogo.
Kogo's gonna look kind of sad and then just like shrug her shoulders and let the baby blanket drop.
They take Dr. Parnassus and put him in a very nice tent.
And he's still just faking it at this point.
Y'all don't know that.
Pretty
Kogo
sure we know
probably-
he's faking.
Gogo could have
Abby,
hiked
you-
him up on his back and his forehead hit the back of her head and actually knocked him out.
No, I
I can
just
see
gonna-
that.
Dewey, get off of the pillows. I'm now getting in the arms of the angels look from my dog.
Don't
Well, you
make me
shouldn't
get
have
off the
scolded
bed,
him.
Dad.
Okay, y'all notice a very, you notice one of the better constructed palisades. It looks like some,
Apparently, we brought the
y'all-
dead body with us.
Apparently, you drug a dead halfling.
Sorry, Kogo just
feel
really
a little
wanted to
bit-
carry something.
She got lonely.
Passed up the
She
dog.
doesn't have the turkey anymore.
She got so
doesn't
used
have
to carrying around the
Parnassus.
turkey, the weight on her back is just like a little safety blanket thing for her. She can't help it. It's like a weighted
All right.
blanket. It helps her with her anxiety.
I'm
Okay.
going to I'm going to try something real quick. Let's see if it works.
Everything went pitch black. Pitch black.
I can see out of the cave.
I cannot see anything.
Because I, for some reason, have not saved Kogo's dark vision on her token.
I opened a bag of chips and my dog just came running from the living room because she heard it.
Oh god, our dogs know the sound of the specific cheese drawer in the fridge when it opens.
Yeah, my dog's like that, but with the jar of sauerkraut. Now, when you open the jar of sauerkraut, she comes running because for some reason she loves sauerkraut.
Oh my god, I cannot imagine giving that to my dog. It'd be terrible.
She even likes wasabi flavored Doritos. She's
Oh,
a
that
very
would end
strange dog.
so badly with Boo Boo. Like they'd eat it without a doubt, but it would end badly for everybody.
Yeah, she
Okay,
has a
so
release
I'm gonna-
system. Sorry, go ahead.
Kogo, I'm going to move your token. Tell me what you see.
I see kind of like a opening, and down to my lower
Okay,
southeast,
so the
I
fog
see something. In the north, I see something.
Okay, so the fog of war is off. So, Avi, is your vision pretty much black?
It is where I'm at. Let me zoom out so I can.
What about now? I've given you sight, so your character
Oh,
token should
oh.
be on the map.
There it is. Hang on.
Are you going to light a torch, Avi?
Yeah. Sorry, I was finishing adding the adding my pants to my inventory. Or to my. There we go. There, yeah. Yes, I am. And I see us now.
Okay, so everybody should also be able to see Avi's torchlight. And the first thing you notice is that the area you're in, there's rubble, because these things were intentionally knocked in by these by the hill giants. Like they must have known what they were doing. And it is just It stinks. Let me go ahead and change our music. It is, for lack of a better term, it is foul. Okay, everybody let me know
So
if
the
the
cave
music has
is
changed.
stinky. Is what you're telling us.
Yes, it is a very smelly cave. I mean,
Is
you
it
can
as bad as
smell-
Kogo stink?
Kogo doesn't smell like rotting body.
Fair enough.
Typically.
Okay, is the music changed for everybody?
Yes, it's now a creepy piano.
Okay, so what are y'all going to do? Are y'all going to move forward or are y'all going to chill there?
We're here to kill some shit. Oh.
Yeah, Kogo's gonna move forward.
Okay, y'all can move freely until I tell you, okay, Arlana, make a perception check. Kogo, too, since you're right there.
Kogo sees
Y'all-
everything.
Kogo and Arlana see things.
You don't so much see anything because there's nothing in your immediate line of sight, but you hear a very unsettling noise that's just and just this wet smacking on top
Up
of
or
it.
down?
Kogo hears a beastie.
Is it coming from up or down?
It's coming from the south. It's. Can you see where I'm pinging?
I think I see an edge of a paint.
Yes, I do see it just barely.
This direction. Okay, Arlana, when you step there, you see two nightmarish decayed creatures feasting on the body of a. You don't know how long this halfling's been dead, but it has still got wet blood within it. And they're literally tearing into it like you see like hyenas devouring a corpse on the savannah.
Ew.
Let me check their. Are y'all moving stealthily or just walking through?
We are in a cave.
Yes.
Abby is getting ready to. Abby is at the minute he walked in. Abby is ready to ditch the torch and hide. So
I mean, we came in here looking for things that want to kill us, so I'm assuming we're trying to be stealthy.
Then I need
Kogo
everybody
is
to
not.
make a stealth check.
I figured Kogo not, but
Kogo still doesn't really understand caves, so Kogo's not trying to be stealthy right now.
So yeah, Arlana, yeah, you beat their passive perception. Avi, you're far enough away. You've already ditched your torch. Like you doused it out, or you just?
I think he said he's prepared to if he has to.
Oh yeah, like that. That's why Abby's kind of taking up the back is because he can't see. Because of the situation, he is kind of sticking. He's tailing further back. That way, the people that can see in the dark can go ahead of him, and if shit goes bad, he can basically throw the torch towards the problem and hide.
I hold my. Can Avi see me with his torch?
No.
Oh, you can't see me yet.
Like the range of the torch, I can barely see Kogo's token.
Okay, I was gonna signal him that there was stuff, but you can't see me.
So
This is the complete diameter of my sight.
Ah.
Okay, Kogo, you're not being stealthy. You're just stomping through.
I mean, she's not intentionally stomping, but yes, she's just walking through.
Okay, Arlana, they don't seem to notice you as you're holding against the wall. Kogo, as you come up, both of these creatures, and they just have blood and awful running down their face, look up at you, and one goes, and you hear further down the hallway another making that deep throaty noise. And
Go ahead.
And they start, the bigger one that looks like it has more muscle starts charging towards you, and the other one that's still holding a piece of the halfling and a claw comes coming up. I need everybody to roll initiative. Make sure to click on your character when you roll.
Would Abby have heard the? Like the alarm, the alert?
Make a perception check. You hear something that sounds like dry heaving coming from down the hall.
Which very well could be one of us due to the smell.
Yeah, and that's where I'm thinking. That's where I'm going with it too. So okay, that puts me behind a turn for what I want to do, but okay.
So our turn order is going to be Avi, then Kogo, then the ghoul, and then the Draugr. So Avi, being the first in the turn order, what are you going to do?
Well, Abby still has no idea that anything is wrong except for this sound. So he is going to move 15, 20. He is going to see, basically move until he gets to a point where he can see stuff.
At the moment, both of your allies kind of block a clear line of sight. But you notice that they have stopped.
Yeah. And
you're hearing the noise coming as well.
So I now hear that there is something not good around.
Yeah, there is something not good around.
Avi is gonna say, Kogo, Arlana, duck, and I'm gonna attempt to throw the torch about there.
Okay, you're gonna just chunk the torch. Are you throwing it at the dead body or at the thing, or just throwing it?
I am throwing it into a more advantageous position so that I can see and be brightly lit.
Okay, do a improvised throw weapon.
It'll be a dex.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say that you're able to throw that, and your companions are able to duck. Let me go ahead and modify your token.
Oh, hang on a second. That was this. I did a save, not a check. Hang on. There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's still pretty good.
You just wanted to show off.
I gotta get no. I noticed after last game that anytime that I've been attempting to make a check, I've been actually using my saving throws. And while it's not that big a deal, generally, unless it's Dex or Intelligence, in which I have I have a lot
Proficiency.
of. Yeah, that's what I have proficiency in. And actually, I'm looking at my thing. My shit should be higher than that. Oh no, that's acrobatics and sleight of hand.
Okay, Avi, so you still have some vision, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And now I cannot see. So that would have been my action, and I am going to take a step. No, I'm going to stay where I'm at. And I'm going to, and as a bonus, that was my action. Bonus action on hide.
All right. So now it is Kogo's go. Wow. You apparently hid from yourself.
Abby can't see Abby.
Kogo
Avi
sees him
is
run up and
now-
throw the torch, and Kogo's just like, wait, where'd he go?
Avi's going to have an existential discussion with himself in Primordial. Like, y'all just hear, like, what sounds like a low, faraway earthquake, and it's Avi asking what is even Avi.
Or Abby suddenly a sudden light shines around Abby, and what he is wearing changes into a bright orange baseball cap, a bright orange T-shirt, and a pair of jean shorts. As he literally becomes the physical incarnation of John Cena in this plane of reality, because you can't.
Oh,
see
God.
Oh Lord.
He's just Drax.
Or you become a boulder like your uncle. Had to be related somehow.
Okay, Kogo, what are you going to do?
Kogo's gonna walk up to the ghoul and attack.
Okay, so make your attack.
That's my regular attack.
The 24 and the 26 will definitely hit. So 15 plus the 8, because that one's from the crit. So that would be 23.
All right, and then she's going to do one more strike as her bonus action.
Okay.
Does that hit?
17 does.
Finally, she's hitting.
You literally just pummel it and make its head fly off, Kogo. Like, dear Lord.
Kogo's gonna like
Decapitated
flex
it.
and be like, "Yeah, that felt good."
You've been decapitated.
Okay. A ghoul comes running up from just down the hallway. That's going to be his turn. It is now Arlana's turn.
Okay. So what's it? A Dwurger? Is that how you say that?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm stealing Skyrim names.
Can I get a shot from him, or is Kogo in my way?
You can take a 5-foot step without it being a problem. I mean, you literally just watched her punch this nightmarish, bloody creature's head off.
But for me, it was Tuesday. So, you know.
Apparently.
Okay, I am going to step and I'm going to fire the Dwurger.
Okay. Fire to hit. That's a hit. Okay. Are you going to use your second attack?
Oh, I always forget.
Yes, do not forget that you have 2 attack actions. You put 2 arrows into it. It lets out this weak, gasping, gurgling moan. It's not looking too good, but it's still moving.
I have to actually use my sword in this one.
Yes, and do remember that there is, if they get within melee range of you, you're at disadvantage to bow shot.
That's why I have stabby things.
Okay, so it is now the Dwogger's turn.
You said I was saying it right.
I'm not going to really correct folks too much on pronunciation. All right, Kogo, 1 moves within the space by you. It's going to try to bite you.
Nope.
And miss. And is going to try to claw you.
Also no.
Okay, that's the end of that one's turn. The other Dwogger starts to make another throaty call moan, and you hear more echoing off in the darkness down this hallway. And it's kind of hard to figure out exactly how many there are. There's just apparently a lot. Avi? Avi?
Sorry, was muted. All right. So,
Did you cut out?
no, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be kind of unnecessary. So, right there. That is still going to be adjacent. Avi's going to move there. He is going to pull his scimitar, and he is going to sneak attack the Durgar next to Kogo, the Durgar that is standing next to Kogo.
Okay.
And miss completely.
Okay, real quick, do a dex save for me. You do not send your sword off into the darkness. Like you lose your grip for a second. It causes you to stumble, but you're able to regain your grip on your sword without sending it off flying somewhere.
Yeah. Bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And that's Abby.
All right, Kogo.
Kogo's gonna punch the Dwogger.
Okay. The first one hits.
Yeah.
You just punch through its chest. Real quick, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, just barely. You feel when you punch through its frame and the ichor from within it gets on you, you feel like a really cold pulsation go up your arm, but you're like, Kogo no deal with that. Kogo ain't got time for this shit. So.
Alright, can Kogo then move and take a bonus action?
You still have your movement and bonus action, yes.
I'm guessing both those hit.
The 21.
And the 18?
Doing a flurry of blows.
Yes, spending a key.
Okay, and it doesn't have to be against the same target, correct? We had talked about
Correct,
that.
it does not.
Okay. Yeah, both of those hit. Okay, again, you punch through its body, Kogo. Kogo's so strong. Kogo just so strong. But again, make another Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh no, Kogo gets hurt this time.
Not by much. You take 1 point of necrotic damage. DM rolling like garbage.
That was not nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
Okay, so it's now the ghoul's turn. This one, Kogo, rushes up at you, and it opens its mouth. And when it opens its mouth, letting out this just god-awful holler, its jaw distends. And pretty much like it almost unhinges, and you just see rows of way too many teeth.
Kogo does not like that at all.
Just way too many rows of teeth.
If she gets startled, does she get a reaction to bitch slap it?
No, but its bite attack misses.
That does hit.
And its claw attack is going to hit. Okay, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh my god. So that's 12 damage total.
6 of which is necrotic. As its claw swipes across your chest, you feel it rip into you. And you got the normal bloody damage, but it also feels like just wrong, cold, and corruption. Arlana, real quick, make a... Let's see, what is your passive perception, Arlana?
Passive perception.
Should be underneath all your abilities.
7.
I don't
So
think it would be that low.
No, it's your passive perception is 17.
Where do I see that?
It's right underneath all your ability scores above your tools.
Oh, I hadn't scrolled down far enough. Yeah, it's 17.
Okay, so this will not be a sneak attack, because right as you hear the hiss, Arlana, as something comes tearing through the hole right behind you, it will not get a sneak attack on
the
you.
hole.
Yep.
So I can.
A ghoul comes pulling out of a hole behind you in the wall. You're able to see that it's doing it, so it does not get the sneak attack on you, but it is going to try to bite you. What's your AC?
19.
So that does not hit. Nor does the claw attack. But literally, this thing just crawls out of the wall like an absolute nightmare, clawing and trying to bite you.
That would have scared the shit out of me.
It is now Arlana's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my scimitar, and I'm gonna spin around and try and kind of stab it up through its jaw, like up into its head.
Okay. Let me look at the stats on your scimitar real quick. It is just a regular scimitar, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just mundane scimitar. Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. Okay, a 16 does barely hit. Oh wait, so it is not just a normal scimitar. It has cold damage, correct?
Does it?
It added cold, so that is
Ah.
a magical weapon. Okay.
I don't remember doing that.
So you slash it, and you see frost form across part of its chest, and it lets out kind of a gurgling hiss that gets cut off by the cracking of ice.
So I didn't. I hit it in the chest, not in the neck, like I was hoping to.
No, you didn't. You didn't hit it in the neck. You just put a big gash across its chest. But you.
Oh,
had
it
to
does
use
have
one
cold
of your-
damage.
You had to use one of your actions to switch weapons, so that would be your attack for the round. You still have your bonus action, and you have your movement. But if you move, it will get an attack of opportunity.
So I can stab it again for my bonus action.
Yes, but you
Yes.
would lose proficiency.
Yeah, you would
So
lose your
9,
proficiency
8,
bonus.
7, 6. So it would be it would be the +6 instead of a +9.
Mm.
So if you do that, we can just roll, and we'll
So it would
just
essentially
subtract
be whenever you
from
roll
whatever-
-3.
Yeah, yeah, whatever you roll -3.
Oh, hell with it. Fuck.
Nope. You take another swing at it, and it like dodges a little bit.
Fuck.
Okay, I need to remove the dwarger because you can hear several of them far off in the distance, but there are none immediately by you. Okay, Avi.
All right. Avi is going to move up next to Arlana and attempt to poison scimitar the ghoul next to her.
That's a hit.
That's a whole lot better.
Avi, when you come sliding through and slash, you do take its head off,
Noise.
and it falls to the ground. Real quick before we get to Kogo's turn, I need everybody to make a perception check. Okay, Arlana and Kogo, y'all notice that the two Dwagger are starting to move again.
Uh-oh.
This
But you
dead
notice
guy's
that-
acting alive.
But the ghouls are not.
How are they moving? Are they like twitching, or like?
They're twitching. Like their muscles are spasming, and it looks like they might try to stand back up.
Kogo killed them again. And again. And again.
So it is now Kogo's turn. Wait, what's Avi gonna do for? Was he gonna use his bonus?
That guy's dead. So that's 5, 10, 5, 30. I'm here and as his and hide as his bonus action.
Okay. Kogo.
Kogo is going to punch the one in front of him. And her.
Okay.
Of her. Oh no, Kogo misses both.
Yeah, Kogo misses with both.
Well, Kogo's gonna take her bonus action for a third one then.
Okay, the 21 does hit. Okay. It's now the ghoul's turn. And it's going to try to bite Kogo.
Ah, crap.
That does not hit.
And try to claw Kogo.
That does hit.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Come on, Kogo.
And another 3 necrotic.
Another damn 12 damage.
So it just, again, it tries to bite you, Kogo, and every time it tries to bite, it looks like its mouth is distending even longer and becoming more like a crocodile's jaw. But apparently it's not very good at biting. It's only good at, clawing.
Maybe if his jaw was less flabby, he'd have better accuracy.
Okay, are you going to do anything else with your turn, Kogo? You still have your movement.
As a movement, can Kogo stomp on something?
You could stomp on something while you're running that way. Yes, I would say. Well, no, that would probably be a bonus action.
Damn. Okay. No movement for Kogo.
Okay, Arlana, what are you gonna do?
Well, the ghoul's still right there, so
There's the only quote unquote live ghoul is right in front of Kogo.
But there are twitchies about.
there's the one that's right next to me.
No, it's dead. Avi decapitated it.
Oh, I didn't hear that bit.
Avi rolled in, sliced its head off, and kept rolling past you like he Assassin's Creeded that crap, like just and kept going.
Do.
Okay,
I just see Avi doing that with his scimitar over in the other corridor.
Okay,
That's why Avi failed the perception check. He rolled in, sliced at it, took his head off, and went, "Huh, that was a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to be."
Okay,
I stepped to the side again, so Kogo is not in my line of fire. I'm going to switch back to my arrows and shoot the ghoul.
all right. So you'll have one attack.
I'm also going. Has she already attacked this one?
Yes.
So it already has damage?
Yes.
Okay. Oh!
Oh no.
You said that
I winged it!
flying.
Are you going to shoot it into my butt like frickin' Shrek?
No!
Roll a d4 for me.
Oh, come on! I moved so that she wasn't in my line of fire!
One of you is going to have to pull the arrow out of my butt.
Roll a d4.
Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns.
Roll a 3.
It goes flying off, and you hear it shatter down the hall over something. And when it hits the wall, you hear like a sound of something noticing it.
God damn it!
Avi,
Do it again. Do it again. Tuck and roll.
Avi is attempting to reload roll 20 because roll 20 is not wanting to work. So yeah, I think my Firefox just crashed. So unfortunately, y'all will have to bear with me for a moment.
I can, if you tell me what you want to do, Avi, I got your character sheet up.
Uh, where was the sound? Where did the sound come from?
The hallway to the south of you, the one that
To the south.
everything was coming out of.
Okay. And there didn't. I didn't. There was nothing. There's nothing. And didn't hear. I didn't hear anything. Like, not to make a perception check, but I didn't hear anything coming out of the hole.
Not since the ghoul came running up, but you have heard noises further down it.
Okay.
And it sounds like there's several creatures further down.
Current priority is the hallway to the south, which sounds like there's shit coming. If I hang on, I think my thing is low. I think it's looks like it wants to actually load. If I move down 15, 20 feet towards the south, towards that south hallway, can I see anything at that point?
Have you gotten up? You haven't gotten it up yet?
It's oh, here we go. It's there we are. Okay, I see now. Alrighty. All right. Is that ghoul next to Kogo still alive?
Yes, the ghoul right in front of Kogo is still alive.
I missed horribly.
Okay. Plans have changed. Character sheet. Swinging on that.
That's a hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
And so that is going to be what I didn't do last time, which didn't really matter, but still. Plus,
yeah, it's
the 23.
Yeah, it's you slice its head off, Avi, in another fancy flourish, feeling like you are now you're feeling really badass about your sword skills right now, Avi. Like inside your head, I am the great.
He's gonna look. He's gonna take this one's head off. Look down. Look up and go. These things die pretty easy. I don't know. I don't see why they're having so much trouble with them.
As you say that, Avi, both the Dwagger stand back up and will now act after you.
Oh, that could explain it.
I think that's why.
In fact, Avi, one of them is going to be coming after you because you're basically standing on it. So it's going to try to bite your leg. Oh shit.
Oh no. You sure it wouldn't be going after Kogo since Kogo's the one that killed it?
Avi's
He's right. I'd have done the same thing because
Yeah.
I'd have done the same thing because I'm literally on top of it.
So it just bites right into your calf.
It's like the toad biting Boo Boo.
For 16 damage. Make a saving throw for me.
Oh.
Let me double check something real quick.
Double checking rules on instant death.
No.
I know them by. I'm a DM. I know them by heart.
All right, real quick, Avi, roll a d4 for me.
Ah, oh no. Oh no.
Oh shit! So this is going to start taking effect immediately.
Awesome.
All right, check your
Notes.
journal real quick.
Oh, you bastard.
Yeah, that's what you got. So you now have 1 level of exhaustion and won't regain all your hit dice. And will not regain hit points from finishing a long rest. You just notice right around the bite, Avi, that immediately it starts turning black. It's also going to take a swing at you with its other hand. Does that hit?
Yeah, it does.
And it just rakes across your other leg. I mean, literally, it like leans over, bites your leg, and then tries, like, it's clawing its way up the back of you to stand. Make a Constitution saving throw for me. Oh, you're good. No necrotic damage. All right, the other one is going to jump at Kogo.
Damn it. He's gonna stab it.
I mean, you can still stab it. You just won't take damage beforehand.
I mean, I was hoping I wasn't looking at the
Okay,
turn
so
order.
it goes to bite you, Kogo.
Yeah, hits.
And make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Kogo has shit constitution this turn.
Well, let me double check
Better
the
than us.
difficulty.
Yeah, better
You
than
and
that,
me
but
both, sister.
still, I got 1 twice in a row though. I got 1 on a constitution
Okay,
save twice
you
in a
do
row.
not you do not get the effects of the bite.
Thank
it just
God.
really hurt. And it's going to slash at you with its claw.
Does not hit.
And miss. Kogo.
I'm gonna punch the one that fucking just bit me. Twice.
That hit. You don't even have to roll damage. It just, you punch it again, Kogo, and its form just literally seems to crumple and just turn into a black sludge almost as it falls back.
So, like, is it different this time than it was the first time when it dies?
Yes.
Okay. Bonus attack on the other one that punched Avi. Or bit Avi
Okay,
and
the one
slashed
that's
Avi.
like trying to eat Avi's calf. That would hit. And you're going to do more than 1 damage. So
I would hope.
you smash its skull.
Can we say she actually kicked this one since it was still, like, down-ish, biting his
Yes.
ankle? Okay, she's just gonna kick down on his head.
Okay, so as you do that, you start hearing you hear the hissing and gurgling still coming from down the hallway. It doesn't seem to be getting closer right at the moment. Avi, you gonna check your wound?
That's after a long rest, huh? Yeah, at each of long rest, and infested creature must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Yep, I'm just saying you're gonna like check your wound to see what's going on.
Ah! All of a sudden, I feel like shit.
Kogo's gonna look down at the one she just stomped the head in.
Oh,
Fucking ankle biter.
I'm going to. Avi is going to. Avi's gonna drink a greater healing potion. Because, yeah.
That bite sucked.
Yeah.
Passively, can Kogo see the, like, dark stuff around the bite?
Yeah, it almost looks like the bite has instantly started to turn gangrenous, and the edge of where the teeth got into his leg is actually already like black.
You think we need to have that looked at?
If Parnassus can't fix this, you can kill him.
Kogo likes
also
this agreement.
Halflings back there that might be able to help too.
That too.
But we might stick with the Parnassus thing.
You think we need to retreat for now? Or Kogo smash door?
I think we need to retreat for now and make sure Avi no die.
Yeah, black flesh no good. Kogo's seen that before. Person die very quickly.
Let's avoid that. So I guess we need to head back out the tunnel and back to the fortress.
Yeah. Kogo, before we go, Avi's gonna kind of make his way over here. Yeah. Pile all of these assholes up.
Kogo can try, but 2 are mostly sludge, and sludge no pile very easily.
Pile the 3 that aren't sludge between the 2 that are, between the 2 that are sludge.
Kogo just shrugs and starts to move the ghoul bodies into a pile. Does Kogo need to roll strength check?
No, you're not gonna need to roll strength check for that.
And Avi's gonna set the sons of bitches on fire.
Probably not a bad idea.
Now let's see. I'm looking at everybody's line of sight. Kogo, you notice 2 open sarcophagi, or just stone caskets, through the hole in the wall that the ghoul jumped out at Orlana from.
There are things in here. Tomb-like things, if we want to check.
I feel like shit, but I like things.
Oh my god.
It could take a sec to check out the thing.
It's
I
close
am
to
not-
entrance, so...
Avi, are you gonna...
I am not going to let this bullshit stop me from leaving here with something.
All right,
I might be turned into a zombie, but I'm gonna be a rich zombie.
Did you pick up your torch to set them on fire, or toss the torch on them to set them on fire? I just need to know if you have vision again, Avi.
I would have used the torch to set them on fire and held onto the torch.
Okay, so let me give you back your vision. Can you see now?
Yes.
Okay. Arlana, when you get in, you see that there's 2 sarcophagi.
I am going to go inspect the nearest one.
And I will go in to inspect the not nearest one.
Kogo will stand at the entrance because I'm just gonna say she
Just in
can't
case.
fit. Not easily, at least. Would that be accurate, DM?
Kogo don't like the dead beds.
Okay, so Arlana, what you find inside, and it seems like this might have been the sarcophagi that ghoul came out of, or had been in before, because it was already partially opened. There's ruined clothes. It smells horrible, but there's 3 glass vials with a bluish liquid in each. Or as best as you can make out with your dark vision that it's a bluish liquid.
I carefully pick them up.
Okay, so add in your notes, which, by the way, everybody should have a notes section that you can edit. If you check your journal, there should be a personal notes setting.
I got WordPad. I'm good.
Okay, I did that just in case, so I could also double check to make sure too. But that's what you find. Avi, when you go to open the sarcophagi, make a dex save.
Of course I do. Because Stimber is too distracted in his leg for traps because he's an idiot.
You're able to move your foot as your tired, sickened body. You're sliding it off. You're not really paying attention. You almost drop the sarcophagi on your lid on your foot.
Oh my god.
But you're able to pull it back really quick. You see a wrapped object about 2, maybe 2.5 feet long. It looks like just this oblong object that has been wrapped in what looks like at some point might have been fine linen, but it's just resting in this sarcophagi.
You want Kogo to pick it up just to be safe?
I'm fine. I'm going to check it for traps. It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay, you grab it. Nothing happens. As you pick it up, whatever this is, it still has a little bit of pliability to it. It kind of... You just grabbed it by one end, correct? Or did you pick it up with both hands?
I would have picked it up with both hands.
Did he find a mummy penis?
Win-win, baby.
It has a bit of a droop as you're holding it in the middle.
It's mummified elephant penis. Good for vitality.
And I was just gonna pick it up, like with a stone face. Pick it up, look at it, and go, Alana.
You're on sugar britches.
Be like fucking,
Yeah.
who is it, Ramsay Bolton with the sausage?
Oh god.
And I'm gonna unwrap it.
It is 100% what y'all thought it was.
Yes!
Oh my god.
There is a note. There is a note that seemed to have been inside of the wrapping as well.
What does the note say, Avi? I have to know.
It says, as willed by Lord Hector, his favorite toy was to be buried beside him.
He reads the note. He looks back at it. Looks back at the note. You know, it was funny when it looked like this, but wasn't. Now that it is, it's not nearly as funny as I thought it would be.
Kogo still finds it funny. Like, she is, like, laughing so hard she's, like, doubled over right now.
I think Marlotta's laughing because Avi's still holding it.
I want to find there is parts of me who wants to throw this fire.
You could just bury it somewhere.
With me.
You could
And
always
keep
chuck
it
it in the
with me.
fire.
There's a part of me that wishes to do that. The other part of me wants to keep it on me at all times. And, and dedicate the rest of my life to finding the descendants of this Lord Harold, so that I can slap them in the face with this big dick.
Who knows? It could be like that long-lasting story with the glass slipper, and you find your perfect person.
And I swear on everything that I can, I am going to find a scroll that I can use that casts a freezing magic, a freezing touch magic, so that I can cold cock them.
Oh my god.
Oh
Line of the night. Line of the night.
Oh Jesus.
It looks like this room continues on into another chamber beyond you, Avi and Arlana.
And I kind of look around a bit. Oh, yay, this is where this comes out. We could have just gone through this way.
Are you going to follow them, Kogo, or are you just going to keep sitting there giggling about what
I
Avi
think I'm
found?
stuck on the sarcophagus.
Can Kogo actually, like, fit through that hole? Because I think it might actually be too small for Kogo. Just like that mummy penis. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Sorry.
Avi, you can
Did
see
you
that
move me?
Avi's... I moved you because you got yourself stuck on a corner. Kogo, you saw that Avi's torchlight came from over in the hallway to the left, so you could travel that way. There's also a door down below that Avi had tucked into.
She'll just go this way.
What are this?
That looks like a stone preparation table for the interred. It looks like it might have been where the people that were buried in this section of the tomb had been prepared.
I found another one.
Can
Oh,
Kogo open
goody.
this one?
Kogo, you go right ahead and open that one.
Are you sure you don't want me to do it?
Kogo might find Tortu this time. As she says in halfling slang. For the DM.
Oh. So are you gonna just open it, Kogo, or are you gonna...
She's just gonna open it. She doesn't have any idea of traps. That's not really on her repertoire.
As you open it, there's still a dead body within it, but it definitely looks still dead. Like nothing about it shows that it is undead or been reanimated.
Kogo's gonna poke it just to be sure. This
Like,
one
you
makes
can poke-
noise.
You poke it, like literally you poke it, like in the lung, and somehow there is still gas trapped there, and you literally like burp the corpse.
Kogo's gonna
I'm
punch
gonna-
it because she's not gonna understand the concept of that.
Okay, as you punch it, Kogo, you shatter the old, mostly dried out remain.
I think you cut out on us
Was
again.
like that's the thing.
Wait,
when you
DM.
open.
Try that again. I
It doesn't.
did the dry. I broke the remains.
You destroy its
He's gone.
check. So break that out.
No.
Okay,
No, no.
both of you.
You didn't hear any of that.
Yes, neither of
Okay.
us heard either of y'all's things. So I broke the remains. What?
You cage. Just bone dust, old. Y'all hear me now?
Okay, old bone
Yes.
dust. What?
Okay, yeah, you smash its chest. Bone dust and regular dust and just remains. And the process break.
The process. What?
Okay, I heard I broke something in the process. Break what?
Wow, my. Kogo.
Okay, I still heard I broke something. I still don't know what I broke though.
And we heard she broke the body. And
Okay,
then,
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, disconnect and reconnect. You shattered the rib cage.
Mm-hmm.
Bone dust and regular dust went everywhere, and you broke what looked like an ornate bow that was across.
Looked like it.
Robot.
you too.
Both of them.
Yes.
Did you hear?
Did you hit? Well, at least I know you can hear me, Knox.
Yeah.
I think it's our internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably.
I mean, okay, I heard I broke an ornate bow. That's what I heard. As well
Okay.
as shattering the chest cavity. Oh my.
Hello?
You're
Yeah.
still breaking up, but hello.
Weird. It says I have full internet connection.
You might want to pause my stream if you have it running.
Can y'all hear me?
I can right now, yes.
Yeah.
Husband?
I can hear you.
Okay, so far I can hear you both. I broke an ornate bow. Is that right?
Yes, you broke an ornate bow and destroyed the corpse.
Kogo is going to look at Arlana and just be like, sorry.
Oh no! Don't worry. Don't worry. This seems to be our day.
It made a noise and Coco got scared.
Mm,
Oh, what a waste of a bow.
I was gonna tap her on, just kind of reach up and pat Kogo on the head. It's okay. And he's gonna reach down. He's gonna grab the bow, or the what's left, the pieces of the bow, the two pieces of the bow. Maybe we can do something with it. Maybe we can find someone that can fix it. It's got to be worth something. Maybe. It's very pretty.
Okay. Is anybody gonna take another look in the casket?
Abby will, as he kind of picks up the bow.
Okay. You notice as you're pulling it up that underneath the busted rib cage, there seems to be a piece of white leather.
I will retrieve the leather.
After you dust it off, whatever this is, it doesn't look old. Or it has not shown age. It is a white leather quiver that has an inlay of gold and silver.
Whoever they were an archer.
So I guess we all have our loot. Arlana take quiver, Avi take those two potion things, and Kogo take penis. We're all good.
And I found the blue vials.
There are 3 vials. The mummified proboscis, and this quiver that you found, and a broken bow.
Kogo will take the flippity floppity.
If Avi will give it up, he seemed really determined to smack the ancestors in the face with a dick.
Kogo has fun idea to use that to help wake up Dr.
I don't know if I
Parnassus.
want to know Kogo's fun idea.
Dr. Parnassus has to
The-
wake up at some point. Kogo will give him a nice slapping
No.
awake.
will immediately hand it over.
Yeah.
Y'all are so mean.
You realize the more you mess with him, the more annoying he's going to be.
Kogo,
You know-
Kogo doesn't mind.
There comes a time in a man's life where he's just got to look at himself and you go and say, you know what? Fuck it, it's worth it.
Wise words, my
Oh,
friend. Wise
excuse me.
words.
We should probably go get Avi's leg looked at.
Yeah, that would be good.
We've probably lingered a little too long.
Kogo's gonna start heading off while holding the phallus up in the air above her. Time to go wake up the doctor!
Oh my god.
And with that note, we will end tonight's
Me
game.
bloody sideways.
Oh my God. Thank you for whoever actually stayed with us.
Through all of
This
our
late
technical
watch.
difficulties.
Greatly and hope to do this a little bit earlier next week.
Wait, next week is Father's Day. Are we doing it?
I mean, I can because I will have just gotten back from Mississippi. Would everyone else be able to?
I should.
I should be.
Okay.
Alright. Well, thank you, stream. Everybody have a good night. I appreciate y'all who are here.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Don't let your meatloaf.
What? Finish that before I stop streaming. What?
I think that was it.
Okay.
I-
Well,
I said, don't let your meatloaf.
What does that
oh.
mean?
I get it. Okay, anyway. Good night, guys.